is Anatoly, also known as the Cleaner, standing at 5'11" and weighing in at 171 pounds. Likes to go to the gym to work his janitorial job just to mock the biggest person in the building. Many of his victims speculate whether or not he has the physical capacity to lift such a weight, and oh boy, they all end up in the same place: utter humiliation. My name is Quin Stott, and today we're going to see if I'm stronger than the janitor himself, or if I'm going to get mopped. In this video, we're going to be judging based on the following criteria. First, we're comparing our lifts pound for pound to see who's actually stronger relative to their body weight. Whoever has the higher pound-to-pound ratio takes the first point. Second, equipment used. Whoever's using the least amount of external assistance while maintaining a higher strength ratio earns the second point. And finally, form and execution. Whoever performs the lift the cleanest form, proper tempo, and full range of motion takes the final point. Now that the rules are clear, let the barbell brawl begin. The first lift, squats. Anatoly has stated that he has been able to squat 463 pounds for his all-time PR, which gives him a body weight ratio of 2.7x body. Taking a look at this clip, we can see he is using a weight belt on the lift, giving him one piece of equipment on his back squat. He had decent control on the way down during his PR, could have gone a little bit slower. He demonstrated 100% depth on his squat, and of course he got the rep in. I would total his form a solid 6.5 out of 10. Not very clean for a cleaner. Now let's see how my back squat compares to Anatoly's. Now I squatted 715 pounds at 210 pounds body weight on my PR on back squats, giving me a body weight ratio of 3.4 times body weight, giving me the point. I used two pieces of equipment that were my weight belt and knee sleeves, giving Anatoly the point. Now when looking at my form, I do notice that I have better control on the weight when compared to Anatoly, as well as I do not have a spotter here to support any weight. I would give my form an 8 out of 10, considering my 1 rep max was slower, giving me the mop here in the first lift. For our next lift, we have the deadlift. This is arguably the most famous lift that Anatoly uses to execute his victims on a night shift at the gym.
Oh my God!
Let's play the clip of Anatoly's all-time personal record set on the deadlift. Taking a look here, he pulled 635 pounds for his all-time sumo deadlift, giving him a body weight ratio of 3.7 times body weight. Now taking a look at his form, as well as he got the weight up explosively, locked out, and dominated the lift, I would give his form an 8 out of 10. During the video of Anatoly's PR, he used wrist wraps and a weight belt to help aid in his lift, finishing his scoring with 2 pieces of equipment. Now let's take a look at my deadlift to see how it compares to the janitor's himself. I deadlifted a total weight of 745 pounds, putting my body weight ratio on my deadlift at a 3.5 times body weight ratio, giving Anatoly the edge here. We both used the same exact equipment. I am going to have to rate my form a 7 out of 10. I hesitated to lock out and execute the rest of the rep, giving the point here to Anatoly. Now, before we dive into the last lift, I want to take a quick second to talk about my one-on-one coaching. If you've been pushing hard in the gym, but still not seeing progress you want, maybe your strength has stalled, your physique isn't changing, or you just feel like you're lost with your plan, I want to help you change that. Now, Rob came to me wanting to completely rebuild his body and mindset. He wasn't looking for a quick fix. He wanted to level up in every way. Here are some things that Rob had to say about my one-on-one coaching program.
Approximately 100 days ago, I decided to start training under Quin. And in this 100 days, the transformation I've witnessed and felt is absolutely insane. It's more than I've seen in my entire life. I went from benching 225 to 240 tops. I'm almost pushing 300 pounds now. I went from deadlifting 315. I just pulled 405 the other day. My running, I went from running 1 mile in 13 minutes, out of breath, taking breaks every 200 meters, to now I run a mile in under 9 minutes, wearing a 40-pound weighted vest. I went from soft to what I consider to be the best shape of my life. So I highly recommend his programming. You're going to achieve more and you're going to learn more than you've ever in your entire life.
So if you're ready to have your own transformation and even have your story featured on my channel to inspire thousands of others, I'd love to coach you personally. You'll get a plan built for your body, accountability to keep you on track, and results you can actually see. Let's get back into the video. Last lift is the MOP lift. In this lift, we're going to be taking a look at Anatoly's mop. And yes, the mop he carries around the gym is actually 70 pounds of pure steel. It looks like a regular janitor's mop until you pick it up. Now, since we know Anatoly carries this around on the daily, there is no way of guessing what his true PR is when he's working a shift. So let's take a look at a PR I did to put my strength into perspective. I was able to front raise a 45-pound barbell just with one finger, where Anatoly is having to need to pick up his mop with his hands. Anatoly's mop weighs 32 kilos or 70 pounds. At Anatoly's body weight of 171 pounds, that's a 0.4 times his body weight ratio. And the form, clean, balanced, no swing and no struggle. I'm giving Anatoly a 9 out of 10 for execution. Equipment used, none. Not a belt, not a strap, nothing. Now, breaking down my lift using ChatGPT, as complex as it is, this brings my technical mop PR down to 200 pounds. Considering that the weight can equally distribute and it has to be solely distributed onto my direct finger muscle, this makes it roughly 5 to 7 times harder to do with one finger. This puts my body weight ratio to a 0.95 times body weight ratio. I would give my form here a solid 8 out of 10. If we translated this front raise into Anatoly's mop form and no equipment was being used here, giving me the win here. So am I stronger than Anatoly? Yes. But does it matter? No. All that matters is that you strive to be the best version of you every single day at the gym and get at your goals. I just want to tell you guys that I appreciate you and I'm grateful for all the support you guys have given me. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and that bell button. There's more from where that came from. Check the link down below for coaching to see if I can help you as well. Peace, guys.